Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Just doing kind of a week 9 real estate talk, real estate update on my property. Kind of what I'm doing. Property, we have the upstairs unit done. Only thing left to do is I'm getting the carpet cleaned on Saturday. And after the carpet cleaned, it's ready to move in. So I'm going to put a sign out in front of the property and start all the proper advertising for getting that rented out. And then on the downstairs, I just made I wouldn't say last second change, but I made a decision on to paint something where I wasn't gonna paint. I wasn't gonna paint previously. But I changed my mind about it because it was kind of ugly. So we're going to work on that, getting that painted, getting the floor finished, literally getting things cleaned up, going to do a little landscaping if the weather permits, with it being February, beginning of March. In Indianapolis, you never really know. We can have 70 tomorrow, we could have 20 tomorrow. Or we could have both. Either way, getting that done. Right now it's Thursday. I just left the property. The HVAC is finishing the ductwork and putting the AC unit in. So today officially all the heating and air will be done. So that's good. And then the outside's decking is getting a little more work done. We're finishing that up. That should be done by Saturday as well. Pretty much all the outside stuff should be done by Saturday. And then we're down to just paint. So the next move now is I'm already in talk with one lender. The next step would be getting out of the hard money loan that I'm in. If anybody's ever worked with hard money, it can get pretty expensive, especially when you don't have any tenants. You're absorbing all them costs yourself. So the next move is to get into a DSCR loan, which I'm working with a local lender. Actually went to high school with the guy. I didn't know him, but in contact with him, and at least the product that he told me he has is exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm kind of vetting that, starting to put the information in with that, and then we'll go from there. Because like what I'm doing is I'm keeping the property. If I was doing a flip, I wouldn't be worried about this loan. I would just, be ready to list it. Since I'm keeping it, I want to get out of the hard money loan into a long-term loan. And I know people are saying, "Oh, what are you waiting for interest rates?" Well, that's a whole nother story. I'm not worried about interest rates right now. As far as getting into a long-term loan, you can always refinance that if that's something I want to do down the road. I really haven't got any rates from this guy yet, so we'll have to check that out, get more information. But if you guys are interested in finding more information about the DSCR loan or hard money loan, I can give you my experiences, and I can also give you my contact informations. So far, the hard money loan has been really easy to use. Like I said, it ain't cheap, but I know as a beginning investor, whether you want to do flips or do burrs, I know that that can be the most intimidating thing, is figuring out your finances, and that is an important part. But once you find the deals, a lot of times as I was talking before, the financing will fall into place. Not to say it's going to be easy, but I can give you my experience and my contact, and hopefully the company that I work with can help you out. And then also, I'm working with a couple other lenders. I didn't make no offers, just because some of the deals I was looking at, they didn't get anywhere close to where I needed them to be. One, I may have been able to I wouldn't even say make it work, I like some of the potential to it, and it was just it's just out of my buy box. It's a heavy rehab, and that's not really where I want to be. I want to be in a medium to light rehab. So I just told the person that was selling it that I'm going to pass on it now, because I don't want to waste their time, and hopefully they don't want to waste my time. So that's where we was at with that. And then today I got another property sent to me. I was potentially going to make an offer on it. The numbers looked good, and then before I even got a chance to make the offer, I got an email back that somebody had already got an accepted offer on it. That's the way it works sometimes, especially you know, with the way this deal worked. It was easy within the 70%. So that's what, you know, be prepared for that. It's not, it didn't hurt my feelings one way or another. Real estate is what it is. So right now I'm going to a meetup, a real estate meetup downtown, well, close to downtown. It's a little bit east of downtown. I got invited to yesterday by a local wholesale company. I met the gentleman once, but we had a pretty good phone conversation. I kind of explained to him what my buy box is and what you know, my expectations are, and I don't want to waste his time. Don't send me a deal that's 80-90% of the ARV. It's not even, I'm not even gonna, don't waste my time. And I told him my exact formula, how I like, well, how, not an exact formula, but kind of how I'm gonna evaluate a deal. Because when I was looking at the way he was putting his numbers out, his numbers were pretty close to what I was doing. So that's why I kind of contacted him and was like, hey, let's talk about what you guys can do. And he was getting more of his deals around 75 to 80% of the ARV, and I told him I'd be at 70. And of course, when I told him that, he said, well, you're doing it the right way. And you know, he said that when I offer 70%, he's gonna understand. So hopefully we can get something worked out, but I guess this event's gonna have 50-60 people at it, so it could be a good networking opportunity to meet some other investors, some people maybe selling some properties and stuff like that. And it's kind of a weird time. It's 2 in the afternoon on Thursday, so I assume that a lot of these people maybe are professional investors. This is maybe all they do. So obviously you guys know that I got a W-2 job, which I actually am not going to tonight because there's some things I need to do anyways. So I use my vacation day. But we'll hopefully get some, well, I had some stuff going on today at the property. Like I said, the HVAC, there was supposed to be some painting get done, which I'm not sure if that's going to get done today. I had another drop. I've had the most trouble with drywallers. I had one drywaller basically rip me off. I had another drywaller come do a good job. He's like, hey, he's like, I did this, just, you know, pay me for what I did, and then I come back, and all he had to do was finish. He said, I'll come back and finish, give me the rest of the money. It's cool. He left his tools. I think I told you this story in the previous video, but it's been about a month now and I haven't heard from him, so I'm gonna move on from that. It's nothing big left to do, so we'll get all that done, and then hopefully, I mean, honestly, I don't see the end of this upcoming week, next week, that both units will be completely done. So I guess in my next video, I'm going to make a video about the DSCR loan and give you a breakdown of that. I'll be honest, I'm not going to make the prettiest video for you, but I will give you a good explanation of what it is and how I perceive it, if it's a good deal, and see if we're going to move on continue forward with that deal or find another one. And then also, that same company offers hard money, and they was really big on when I talked to them, you know, well, you could have used us. I was like, yeah, I understand that. But when one company offers pretty much the same product except your company wants about 15 more pages of documents. I'm gonna be honest, most of the time I'm gonna go with the company that has less paperwork, especially if it's the same product. So as a hard money loan, I don't expect you to need me to fill out a whole 20 document application. I'm not gonna do it. So it's just, if it's the only loan I can get, which I know that that's not going to be the case, then I may do it. But like I said, the company I'm working with now, it was like, I literally gave them 5 things, and then we was ready to roll. Because hard money should be looking at, obviously if we haven't worked the first time, then they can, you know, look at, they did a soft pull on my credit, fine, whatever. I got other properties, so they know that I'm not new, and then they just wanted, what they mainly care about is the property. They just want to make sure they're getting paid back, and that's the biggest thing. Don't judge me for driving and doing YouTube videos, but I'm doing it anyway, so. It gets a little crazy when you turn off heading to the east side. They just redid all of the lanes over here, and it goes from 2 lanes to about 6. Some people watching this might be like, okay, that's not a big deal, but I think it went from, they added 2 extra lanes over here, so it is a big difference over here. But anyways, guys, like I said, I'm heading to this meetup, so I'm gonna network with some of these people, see what they're talking about. I think anytime that you get around like-minded people, there's really no way you could go wrong. So I mean, I don't feel like this is a waste of my time, even though I really don't know these people. I don't know who's going to be here. I'm sure I'm going to run into some people I know, but with it being 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Thursday, it might be a little more of a unique situation. So we'll see what happens, and I'll update you guys. And like I said, if you guys have any question about the loans that I'm working on, and maybe the next project I'm working on, just let me know, and we'll go from there. Hopefully we get something, hopefully we get something locked up again real soon. Hopefully within the next week or so, we can get something else going. I have a good feeling we're gonna have something going. I've seen some stuff that's looking good. I am changing my service. I've been using, I think it's PropStream, which is a free service, and you just do like a $10 skip trace, and the information is very spotty there. So I feel like half of everything I put in, I never can get a hold of anybody. So I might do like a free trial on one of the pay ones. I mean, I can't be cheap about it, because this is what's going to help me evaluate my deals and so on. So if any guys got a suggestion on who you like to use, I know that there's Deal Machine and PropStream and PropWire. No, PropWire is what I'm using now, so I might try PropStream. If you guys have any suggestions or any of the that kind of stuff, send it my way. Leave it in the comments, because that's my next step on evaluating some of these deals. Because I can't, as you can tell from what I'm talking about, a lot of these deals that I see, they go pretty fast, and especially once they get out there, you'll have 50 different wholesalers pushing them to everybody, and there are people willing to overpay, and I mean, the money talks. So I mean, even sometimes if it's $1,000, $1,500, people will wait 2-3 weeks to fight over them couple $1,000s. So I got to get in there when I find a deal and make the offer I want to make, because there's definitely at least one company here in Indianapolis that will overpay. I wouldn't even say overpay, though. They're overly aggressive, and I'm not going to say anything more than that. But with that, we'll be making some more offers soon. Kind of doing some driving for dollars as I'm going around the city today. Like I said, I'm heading on the near east side, near downtown, and I see just like every house. This is one of the neighborhoods that are really picking up a lot of steam, and you can see it when you're driving by. Every other house, it goes from looking like a crack house to a brand new house. So it's a lot of stuff going on over here. But anyways, I don't want to take too much more time. I'm almost there, so I'll give you guys the update on all the kind of stuff I'm doing. Until then, I'll talk to y'all later. And I just don't know what I'm doing now.